Fam, welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to do potato salad home style with a twist that's going to be sincerely double delicious. I'm Mike G, and this is Flavor Foodie. Let's get started. So these are my ingredients that I'll be using, guys. We're going to be using some Yukon potatoes along with 3 eggs in this dish, with red pepper, Granny Smith or 2 apples, some peppers, some paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, relish, some yellow mustard along with a little bit of vinegar, and some chicken bouillon in our water. And take it to a whole new level. This is a potato salad you're going to enjoy. We're going to grate a onion. We're not going to put a whole onion in there because we don't want it to overpower the Granny Smith apple that we're going to put in here. It's going to give a little bit of tart to it, but with the sugar inside the potato salad, it's going to hit and they're going to just combine together. We're also going to be adding some celery inside of this dish along with our salad dressing for the potato salad. So that's going to be like fire. You're going to enjoy the flavor of all of these wonderful flavors, and you can put pretty much whatever flavor you'd like to put in your potato salad, but this is an ingredients that I know will work. It comes together real simplistically and you will enjoy every bit of it. It has a more springy flavor to it, so it's not so heavy. So we're going to peel these up, get them all peeled up and chopped up into cubes. So if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe to it so you can get all the notifications of my recipes for some good cooking, and having a wonderful time with these recipes will make your guests go wow. Take a wow factor. I'm Mike G. This is Flavor Foodie. We'll put them in our hot water. We'll be ready to go, making this wonderful home-style delicious potato salad. Yukon potatoes don't really take a long time to cook. So I'll add some bouillon seasoning in my hot water along with the potato cubes. Again, folks, don't forget to hit your boil up and let me know that you're watching the videos, and don't forget to watch the videos for the recipes. Get the recipes, share them with somebody, and don't forget to subscribe to my other videos because I'm trying to get to 100,000. And again, your help would be very appreciated, and I appreciate you coming back to my channel once again. My cubes are done pretty much. I'll let these cool down and then we'll come back and we'll put this all together. Those, as you can see, they've gotten to a place where they're soft. A few of them broken up, as long as you still have some whole ones in there and they don't turn into mashed potato salad. That would be a disaster. So they're pretty good. They're pretty firm. We'll let these cool down in the refrigerator. We've already taken the heat off. Generally, I would use this in a bowl with some ice, but I'm not making this for anyone but myself at this particular time. So I'm going to use, to make my dressing, some Duke's mayonnaise along with now this is my onion puree that I grated the white onion with. I'm adding this to give it more flavor along with this dressing that we're putting together for the potato salad. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Now you can add what would you like. Also, I put a little extra blend seasoning that I put together earlier. I'll leave that down in the description box for you, along with a little bit of celery seeds. We'll also add our yellow mustard. Now, this recipe may call for a certain amount of anything. Anytime you're cooking 5 to 6 potatoes, and we're talking about large ones over, you're going to double the recipe. So if you're going to cook 5 to 6 potatoes, I cooked around about medium. They weren't even that big. They were small potatoes, but I cooked about 6 of them. And for that reason, I'm not going to double the recipe because this will cause for just what we are adding to it right now. So I'll add my onion powder along with my garlic powder, and I add my sweet relish inside of here as well. This is my paprika. I'll add a little paprika in the beginning and I'll add a little paprika at the end. So we added a little bit of sugar in this dish. Again, I'll leave the measurements for everything that I've used. I'm just going to run through this because I'm actually making this dish, just a simple dish for myself. I'll put some of these celeries and red peppers in there. This will help give it color and flavor with a nice crunch to it. As you can see, I'm blending and mixing this together. I'm actually making a dressing out of this before I add my potatoes. I don't like to put everything in together because sometimes it doesn't saturate the way I want it to saturate. I'll have the measurements of all of these ingredients down the bottom in the subscription box. I'm going to add 3 hard-boiled eggs in this recipe along with this dressing that we're mixing together for our Yukon potatoes. Always simplifying good food. You can use whatever potatoes you like, but I chose to use Yukon potatoes. They're easier to work with. For me, it's a faster cooking process, and they get done a little bit faster, and you can still hold your, hold that bite. It has a nice bite to it, and they're very delicious too. Okay, we'll blend this together. So we got our potatoes and our dressing. Now we added our potatoes to this dressing. Now we'll blend these together so that we can saturate these potatoes with all that dressing and all that goodness. And we'll now add our Granny Smith apples. Now I'm gonna add pretty much quite a bit of these. It just takes it to a whole new level. Now if you're adding vinegar, you're adding mustard, that's a tang. So if you're adding a Granny Smith apple, that's gonna give you a tang too. It's gonna twist it just as well. It will give a wonderful taste to this potato salad that you're creating. So we'll blend this together slowly. And you notice I'm not stirring as too quick. I'm not stirring the potato salad too much along with the dressing because I don't want to break the potatoes because, we're still somewhat at a cool room temperature. So we want to make sure that we get all of the salad dressing that we created in and out of the potatoes and around the potatoes and the apples. So then when we put it in the refrigerator to settle down, it will be saturated. And if you notice, when you make potato salad, sometimes what happens is you'll put mayo in it and you'll do all of these things. This is when you're combining everything together. And all of a sudden you go back to check on the potato salad, look like you never put any mayo in it. That's because you put the mayo and everything combined together. I also added a little bit of fresh chopped parsley in this dish as well. I like the aroma of it. It smells good, it's fresh, it's vibrant, and it tastes really good along with this potato salad. Again, folks, don't forget to hit your bowl up and let me know that you're watching the videos. And don't forget to watch the videos for the recipes. Get the recipes, share them with somebody. And don't forget to subscribe to my other videos because I'm trying to get to 100,000. And again, your help would be very appreciated. And I appreciate you coming back to my channel once again. Always simplifying good food. I was brought up to add the relish, add the mustard, and just the way I see it's being done on YouTube. Make the salad dressing for the potato salad first, and that would give it a much balanced potato salad, and you won't have something tasting more over on this side than it is on the other side. If that makes sense. This is Flavor Foodie. Don't forget, I'll leave all the ingredients down in the subscription box. I hope you enjoy this. Let's give this a try. This is very delicious, guys. It's a delicious homemade potato salad with a twist. It's like fire. We added a Granny Smith apple to this whole dish, and this thing took it to a whole new level. It's capped. I'm Mike G. Tell someone that you love them today, and always remember God loves you first and foremost. God bless you. Peace, much love. Till next time. You've been flavorized.